Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwadamnola and this is about taking accurate body measurements. The first problem of fit starts with taking wrong measurements. As a dressmaker, as a fashion designer, even as a client, you'd like to understand and know how to take accurate body measurements when you need to get a dress made. So now let's get into the video. So here is our model for taking accurate body measurements. You need to understand that for every horizontal measurement, there's a corresponding vertical measurement. So we're going to be starting with the horizontal measurement first. And also you need to know that you're just going to follow the sequence of the body, starting from the neck, the shoulder, the bust, the underbust, etc. So first thing first is you measure. For every measurement that you take, make sure that there's a finger in between the tape roll and the body. So for the neck measurement, you're taking the base of the neck this way. It must not be too tight, it must not be too loose. Then if you are going to take this part, it means that you want like a turtleneck, you want mandarin collar, whatever it is. That is when you need to take this part. But aside from that, the most important part you need to take is the base of the neck. After that, you take your shoulder. You're going to be taking two different shoulder measurements. The first one is you place the tape on the highest point of the shoulder this way, and then there's a bone here that serves as a guide. So your shoulder measurement is supposed to stop on that bone. So the bone is supposed to serve as a guide. So the shoulder measurement should stop here, except you're now doing a drop shoulder dress, a drop shoulder style. Then it cannot exceed that point. But the standard shoulder measurement that should be taken should stop on the bone. The next type of shoulder measurement to take is from the shoulder, from this bone here to the other bone. So from this bone here to the other bone. Then the next one we need to take now is the bust measurement. So for the bust measurement, you take the tape around the fullest part of the bust this way. Make sure that the tape rule is straight at the back, is not falling, straight at the back. And then make sure that you put a finger in between. So this is the bust measurement. The next one is the underbust measurement. So the underbust measurement, you take the taper around where the bust stops here, the underbust measurement. The next one now is the natural waist measurement. So the natural waist measurement, or the actual waist measurement, is that part where there is no bone. So you tell your client to like tilt, or for you to be able to know that exact point. And that is the part that can be snatched. That is the part that defines your body. So this is how to take the natural waist measurement. So you can make it really tight, you can make it loose, however you want it, because there is no bone there, so it is kind of flexible. The next one is the low waist measurement. So you take the tape round the low waist, the fullest part of the tummy. Usually the belly button serves as a guide. So the fullest part of the tummy, you take the measurement around that part. Then the next one is the upper hip. The upper hip is usually used for when you're making a fitted blouse. So you measure where you want the blouse to stop, and then you take, usually it's around here. This is where the upper hip is. Then the next one is the hip itself, the main hip. So you take your tape rule round the fullest part of the bum. You make sure that the tape rule is not pressing the bum, around the fullest part of the bum. So this is how to take your hip measurement. The next one is the chest measurement. The chest measurement, to do the chest measurement, what you have to do is from this armhole crease to the other point. Make sure that your tape is not entering the armhole. It's just supposed to start from here, from this armhole crease to the other one, right? Then the next one is the across back measurement. So the across back measurement also is from the back armhole crease here to the next one this way. So now we're done with most of the horizontal measurements except for the sleeve. That will be later. Now we need to move to the vertical measurement. So for you to take a vertical measurement, all your measurement starts from the highest point of the shoulder. you make sure that you place your tip on the highest point of the shoulder this way. And then first thing is measure your bust point, the most protruding part of the bust, which is this level. So you measure your bust point. The next one will be the underburst. The underburst is where the bra stops, where your bust stops. This is the underburst. Make sure that you still maintain your tape on the highest point of the shoulder. Then the next one is the natural waist measurement. So for you to get that, what you have to do, it's easier if you get like a rope to tie around that part so that you can know where exactly the waist point is. So now you take your tape rule this way. Make sure that the tape follows the shape of the burst, and then you mark this point. So this is the waist, the natural waist length measurement. The next one we need to take now is the low waist length, which is the belly button part, the low waist length. Then the next one is the blouse length. If you're making a blouse, usually it stops below, your blouse should stop below your tummy, except you're making a crop top or something shorter, but the blouse length should stop around here. The next one you need to take now is your hip line. So for your hip line, you eyeball. So this is how you should go about taking your hip line measurement. So you eyeball this way for you to know your hip level. So that's how to go about your hip line. The next one you need to take is, if you want a length that is above your knee, then you take the length above your knee. Then the exact knee measurement. The exact knee measurement is on the knee, in between the knee. So this is your knee cap. In between your knee cap, you take your exact knee measurement. Then for any length that is below that, you measure. If it is midi you want, you measure your midi length. If it is 3/4, you measure your 3/4 length. If it is ankle length, you measure your ankle length. And if it is full length, floor length, you measure your floor length, right? So the next one now is we move to the sleeve. For the sleeve, for you to measure the length of the sleeve, tell your clients to put their hand on the waist. So now you take your tape and you start your measurement from here. Put your hand down. So you're starting your measurement from where you stopped taking the shoulder measurement. So the shoulder measurement stopped here on this bone. So your sleeve measurement should also start from that point, right? And then you measure this way. If it is a short length you want, if it is above the elbow, if it is on the elbow, if it is below the elbow, if it is full sleeve length. This is how to measure. So this is how to measure this. And then the next one will be the taking the round. So you're taking the round bicep, the sleeve circumference. So you measure it this way, measure this way. You measure below the bicep this way as well. You measure this way as well. You take it below the elbow as well. And then for the wrist, so you're taking two measurements. You can take it this way. If you're working with a stretchy fabric, then you can take your wrist measurement this way. You will find it easy to, because the fabric is stretchy, so you find it easy to fit in your hand into the sleeve. But if we are working with a non-stretchy fabric, you tell your clients to do this way, or if you're the client taking your measurement by yourself, you do this way, and then you take this round this way. So because if you're fitting in the sleeve, this is how you're going to do. So it's easier this way. So your wrist measurement will be this one. So still on the sleeve, you also take your armhole measurement. You make sure that the tape is resting. The tape is resting on the shoulder. It's not falling this way. It's resting on the shoulder, and then you take the armhole measurement. Then the next one is the back waist length, which is also known as the back dip. So you take your tape rule, there's a bone here, the collarbone here. You put your tape on that collarbone, and then you measure the deepest part of the back. Usually when you tie this around the waist, it serves as a guide. So the deepest part of the back is the back waist length, or the back half length, right? Then You can also take your skirt lengths if you're making a skirt, whatever you want. Just make sure that you place the tape from wherever the skirt is going to start from, and then you measure micro, mini, new length, midi, 3/4 according to your specification. Just measure. So basically, this is how to go about taking accurate body measurements. Thanks for watching, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below what next you would like to see. Bye.